She was inside every day, some mornings were fine. She'd wake with sunlight on the wall. Maybe this day would be easier. By the time she got dressed, the thought was gone. She sat at the edge of the bed, phone in her hand. She didn't want to explain herself. The silence in the room felt alive, waiting for her to speak first. At work she was steady, remembered birthdays. She made the new girl coffee, told her not to worry about being late. Everyone said she had a good heart. She smiled, that's what they needed from her. The apartment was clean, too clean. Nobody ever came over. The plant by the window leaned toward the glass, still hanging on barely. She kept watering it even when the soil stayed damp for days. Her mother called on Sunday, saying she sounded tired. I'm fine, she'd say always. I'm fine, fine, don't mean a lot, don't mean alright. Some words just sound like breathing in disguise. She said I'm fine, it meant I tried. There's mercy in pretending till the light runs dry. At night she left the TV on for company. Sometimes she talked to herself, it made her feel less like disappearing. She wrote lists, reasons to live, she never finished. People said she looked tired. She said it had been a long week. She didn't show up. By noon there were messages. By evening they stopped trying. The plant bloomed a week later, white petals against the window, beauty unseen. He woke on the floor, the spoon beside him, the lighter under his shoe. He didn't remember dropping it. He thought about calling her, what would he say? He sat there till the shaking slowed. A song played in his head, something she used to hum, thinking no one was listening. He tried to follow it, but the words were gone. Fine don't mean alive, don't mean alright. He swore he'd change, couldn't make it through the night. She said I'm fine, she meant I tried. Now he whispers her name, just to feel the light. He lay back, eyes open, trying to picture her face. It slipped away. A quiet kid, not shy, just saving words he stayed inside most days, building cities out of mismatched Legos. I was leaning bridges, never quite. Saturdays meant cartoons on the floor, eating a bowl of cereal, ignoring screen flicker. Time moved slow back then. taught lessons. The world collects interest on every good thing. Peace costs extra. He just wanted the life to be. No. He just lived in city, started counting exits. The same hands that built towers shook hands with the devil. He kept moving, gas too high. Tank still full, money came, he didn't. He hadn't slept right in a week. Phone buzzing, he stopped sharing location. Said he felt watched. They said calm down, he tried to watch. It didn't work. Every time he looked at what he had, he saw who wasn't there. Some girl act like he cold, he wasn't. He's active, half his friends went half sentence. He was in between, clean on paper, dirty in memory. Like shit, like silence, his head wasn't there. He didn't pay lunch, didn't need to. Stop keeping track of days, stop talking. He said was good, he wasn't. He got tired of fighting over what was wrong. They told him move on, he nodded but didn't. He remembered faces like this. The street takes its own balance. If you live long enough, you'll see the signs. The walls learned to listen, so we quit saying names. Even love had a price tag. Stop talking, y'all. Some things you can't forget. Smile, cause words, each one cost too much. He wasn't harmless. He's just been through it. Coffee's gone cold, she drinks it anyway. The house is still half asleep. Quiet, hollow, pretending. Same cup, same brew. The radio stumbles through a half-played song. She hums one line, forgets the rest. Halfway through beige on blue. Wide open truth. Nothing new. She says she's fine, she's used to it. The door clicks, keys hit tired, yeah, shift tea, said sorry, pretending to me that she's not. Same excuse. Some things stay long after the noise fades. The smell of soap on her hands. But then the couch where you would sit, the radio still playing low. Habit more than anything. The boy learned early to listen for doors. Front slam, bedrooms locked. He knew the way to footsteps before they came. Mornings were quiet except for dishes. His mother's hands red from the water, sleeve pulled down too far. She smiled the same way every time, just enough to say not now. The radio was always on but never loud. Songs cut out halfway through. Silence filled the rest. You like the silence, it meant nothing was happening. Downstairs, she hummed that same song he could never remember the name of. He waited for the sound of keys and clicking silence out. Sometimes they say that way, usually it didn't. He lined up his toys by color, listened to the muffled voices, counted between the shouts. 1, 2, breathe. When it got bad, he pressed his palm over his ears, pretended it was rain, pretended it was just thunder. Someone would laugh about it later. I didn't think ahead, I didn't need to. For once, that was enough. You burned the eggs, said I liked them, sure. We danced with the oven open, barefoot, half asleep, half gone. The smoke alarm became our song. We were too happy to notice the time passing by. Met your father on Christmas Eve. His handshake hard, his grin unsure. Your mother poured too much wine, said you were pure trouble. The laughter carried down the stairs, filling the halls with warmth. We left our coats in the hallway. He banged kiss behind the door. Cuts the same, sharper without the laughter. There's dust on the floor where your boots used to be. Coffee gone cold on the counter. I talk to the wall when the radio sleeps. The words sound small, unfinished. Your jacket's still here, folded wrong. I keep pretending I'll fix it. Yeah. The gesture leans to the left like it remembers your weight. I sit on the edge of the bed, mind racing with things I never said. I thought you wouldn't leave. I tried getting clean, tried so hard, failed drastically. I started sleeping on your side, the sheets still dip the same. Some nights I dream you're back again, then I wake up screaming your name. The mirror fogs, I wipe it clean. There's two faces in the steam. Yours fades first, mine stays a while longer. I turn the radio back on, it's playing your favorite song. I pour another cup, set it aside, get lost in the silly thoughts of mine. The clock still ticks, stop counting. Day stacked up, the silence remains. I swear I'm fine, darkness keeps mounting. Then it's paper haunted by your